today. Inning due to technical difficulties. Brooks, 2 outs, runner on second base. Lakin Wilcoxon led off the game with a double down the left field line. Soft pop up to first base and then a fly out to left field. Brings us to 2 outs in the circle today for Central. Paisley Ticer. As that ball's batted by Ainsley Chester, the shortstop. Micah Bethray makes the play, skips it over to first base for the third out of the first inning. Central escapes the top of the first, a leadoff double. Able to prevent a run from scoring. Starting lineups today for Brooks, leading off and catching number 10, Lakin Wilcoxon. Batting second, playing third base, number 32, Mackenzie Fuquay. Batting third and pitching, Hatton Bethel. Batting fourth and playing center field, Ainsley Chester. Batting fifth and playing second base, Ada Howard. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, Izzy McCullough. Batting seventh in left field, Chloe Thorpe. Batting eighth and playing first base, Harmony Bethel. Batting ninth, the DP, Bree Tapp. And then right field is Ella Ford. For the Wildcats, the starting lineup, the leadoff hitter this inning will be the center fielder, Kylie Dowdy. In the circle, Paisley Ticer. Batting second and playing shortstop, Micah Bethray. Batting fourth and catching, Isabel Miller. Batting fifth, the DP, Abby McCreeless. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Devin Green. Batting seventh and playing left field, Abigail Brooks. Batting eighth and playing right field, Miles. Batting ninth and third base, Kaylee Lawson. And playing second base is Lillian Moore. Great day for softball, 71 degrees, sunny. Slight breeze picking up now and then. Hatton Bethel finishes her warm-up ahead of the bottom of the first inning. And Kylie Dowdy will lead off for the Wildcats.
Now batting, number 1, Kylie Dowdy.
Bethel delivery just catches the outside part of the zone for strike one. Swing and a miss on strike two. Bethel ahead early. 2 strikes, no balls. To the leadoff hitter. Just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dowdy able to get a piece of that one, stay alive. Chops at it into the 5-6 hole. McCullough able to make a diving stop, but no play at first base there, as Kylie Dowdy's able to reach safely with a leadoff infield single. Now stepping to the plate will be the pitcher, Paisley Ticer. Both Brooks and Central able to lead off the first inning with a base hit. Dowdy on first, she takes off, she's stealing second, and she's able to stand up. Easy stolen base there for Kylie Dowdy. Bethel, the delivery. It's high. Ticer offers at it for strike one. 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch, just high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tyser tips to lay down a bunt. Fouls that one off behind home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kylie Dowdy, the center fielder, on second with nobody out. That ball low. Dowdy attempts to steal third. She gets in underneath the tag. Throw from Wilcoxon on time. The tag from Fuqua not down in time, and Dowdy comes away with third. Full count, nobody out. The delivery. Strike 3 looking. Hatton Bethel freezes up Paisley Tyser for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8, Micah Beth Ray.
Micah Beth Ray steps to the plate. 1 out. Runner on third base, Callie Dowdy, after a leadoff single, a stolen base, and advancing on a wild pitch. Stands 90 feet away. First pitch offered at, fouled off for Micah Beth Ray. Bethel, the delivery. It's high. Belted deep left field. That'll be foul. Ray called almost all of that one. Just foul. Be strike 2 and 0-2 count for Ray. Ray smokes that one down the left field line, just foul at third base. Early on back-to-back pitches, 2 hard-hit foul balls for Micah Beth Ray. But Hatton Bethel's got an 0-2 count. 1 out in the bottom of the first. Ball's skied. Foul. 4th foul ball of the at-bat for Micah Beth Ray. Another one. Almost the same spot down the left field line. She's seeing it well, but not able to straighten one out. It's Micah Beth Ray. Hatton Bethel delivers this one over home plate. And Kylie Dowdy slides in safely for the first run of the ball game on a wild pitch from Hatton Bethel. One nothing, the Wildcats lead in the bottom of the first inning. Micah Beth Ray at the plate. 1-2 count. Pitch just outside. It'll be all even at 2 apiece. And that pitch catches Ray's foot. It'll be a hit batter. She'll take first base with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Isabel Miller steps to the plate, the catcher for the Wildcats. Hatton Bethel delivers. Strike 1. And Wilcoxon gets the ball there on time, but not able to apply the tag as McCullough It'll go down as a stolen base for Micah Beth Ray, the second stolen base of the inning for Central. Oh, 1 count for Miller. Ball low. Even at 1 apiece. Miller bloops that one just over the third baseman's head for a single. Central have runners on the corners with 1 out. The designated player, Abby McCreeless,
Now batting,
steps up to the
number
plate.
21, Abby McCreeless.
McCreeless at the plate. Ray on third, Miller on first. The pitch. Be high, ball 1. Strike 1 in on McCreeless, 1-1. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 the count on McCreeless. One-two pitch, fouled off. McCreeless stays alive. Battle on that one, able to catch a piece. McCreeless bats that one down the third base line, but will sail just foul. Count stays 1-2. Bethel throwing a lot of strikes, just Central able to stay on some of those, keep at bats alive, and buy him some more time. The pitch popped up, foul. That'll leave the ballpark. McCreeless at the plate. Devin Green stands on deck, the first baseman for Central. Fouled off once again. McCreeless fouls another one off behind the plate. 1-2 the count. Pitch 7 or 8 of the at-bat coming up here from McCreeless. Ball 2. Skips low off the plate, and Isabel Miller will advance to second. Runners on second and third, 2 in scoring position for the Wildcats. Ball high. McCreeless able to work this down to a full count after going down 1-2 early, fouling off several pitches. Pitch number 10 of the at-bat on the way. She's worked it to a full count. Bethel, the pitch, fouled off once again, McCreeless. This one down the left field line. Payoff pitch. Fouled off once again. It's a great job by Abby McCreelis right here to keep this set back, keep going. Ball 4 low. She'll take the walk, head to first base. The bases are loaded for Central. In steps Devin Green, the first baseman.
Devin Green.
Ball back to you. You're going forward, okay? Hey, Warner, y'all are going here. Hey. Johnson, come up. Hey, hard right at you. You're going forward. Up.
Green settles in. One out. Bases loaded here for the Wildcats. Ball 1 outside. Chance to expand on their 1-0 lead here in the first for the home team. The pitch popped up. Will land in the bleachers for strike 1. One the count. Runners at every station for Central. Micah Beth Ray stands on third. The pitch. Ball 2. The pitch on its way, just low. It's a 3-1 count here for Devin Green. Hitters count. Bethel delivers. And it's high for ball 4. Green will take her base, and Micah Beth Ray comes home, score the second run of the first for the Wildcats. Early 2-0 lead. Brooks will take a quick mound visit right here.
Number 25, Abigail Brooks.
Abigail Brooks to step into the plate with the bases loaded, 1 out after the timeout. Miller on third, McCreelis on second, Green on first. Bethel looks to settle in after a pair of runs from Central early on. Brooks, the 7-hole hitter for Central, at the plate. Strike 1. Bethel able to work it in the zone a little bit. Second pitch fouled off, strike 2, 0-2 count. Ball 1, skips in front of the plate. And just slipped out of Bethel's hands. 1 ball, 2 strike. Abigail Brooks, right-handed batter's box. Grounds that one at third. Brooks goes home for it for out number 2. Mackenzie Fuqua able to get the lead runner out and protect that 2-0 lead for the moment for Central. Make sure it doesn't balloon too much as Sadie Miles steps to the plate. Bethel a chance to get out of this bases loaded jam. Ball 1 high. Ball 2 just outside. Miles fouls that one off in the glove of the catcher for strike 1. Strike 2, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here for Central. Hatton Bethel a chance to escape this jam. Ball high, full count. Payoff pitch. Ball just outside. Abby McCreeless will come home and score. 3-0 Central.
Now batting, number 10, Kaylee Wilson.
Two outs in the inning. Kaylee Lawson, the 9-hole hitter, steps to the plate. Popped. That'll sail foul for strike 1. Fouled off, strike 1. Excuse me, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes for Lawson. Swing and a miss, that's strike 3. Hatton Bethel gets the strikeout, able to escape the jam, but not before Central tacks on 3 runs and takes an early first inning lead in this one.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent, we're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. If you're looking for dependability, professionalism, and a personal touch, Bank Independent's really the only way to go.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Come back to Central High School. Central leads 3-0, top of the second inning. Ada Howard, the second baseman, steps in for Brooks to lead off the inning. Lines that one to shallow right field for a base hit. A leadoff single for the Lions. 2 innings, 2 leadoff hits for Brooks. Leadoff double from Lakin Wilcoxon last inning, but weren't able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, Bryce, they seem like they're definitely wanting to be aggressive and swing at the ball. Whether the defense makes a play on it or not, they're gonna put the bat to the ball. They're not just gonna look at the pitches to go by them.
First pitch strike there to Izzy McCullough. Paisley Tyser gets ahead. Ball high. It's a 1-1 count. Ball too high. 2-1 count for Izzy McCullough. Ball 3 just low. McCullough ahead. Hitters count here 3-1. Runner on first base. Tyser delivers. Strike 2. Tyser able to work the count back into her favor. Full count. Ada Howard stands on first base. The pitch, ball 4. Izzy McCullough will take first. In steps the left fielder Chloe Thorpe with 2 runners on and nobody out. Tying run at the plate here for Brooks in the second.
Yeah, this will be a good time as any to respond. No need to let it wait till it gets late in the game. Go ahead and respond right here.
Lays down a bunt. Tyser dives.
Good play.
Gets to the ball and makes the throw to the second baseman to get an out at first.
That was an incredibly athletic play right there. She laid out to try to get the fly ball out. Doesn't get it, but from her laying prone on the ground, stretched out, she's able to pop up, trap the ball, pop up, and then get it down to first for the out.
Chloe Thorpe advances the runners on sacrifice bunt. 2 in scoring position for Brooks here. For Harmony Bethel. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Fooled her a little bit on the off-speed pitch right there. For strike 2. 0-2 count. Tyser delivers. Fouled off behind home plate. Bethel stays alive. Lined up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. Harmony Bethel singles right back up the middle. Ada Howard comes around to score. And Brooks is on the board. 3-1 the lead for Central. Izzy McCullough stands on third base. Chance to cut into the Central lead even more as Bree Tapp, the designated player, steps to the plate. Corners in for Central. Tapp lines that one down the first base line, foul. Great job of hitting there with 2 strikes. Harmony Bethel just shortening up the bat and getting a line drive right back up the middle.
Yeah.
Tapp swings. Line foul again down the first base line. Just a little bit late on this Tyser fastball.
I feel like we have more foul balls than average so far for a baseball or softball game.
It's definitely been a lot of foul balls.
It's been a lot of foul balls. Umpires having to go to the dugout quite a bit, be like, give me foul, give me ball, give me ball.
Tyser the pitch. Fouled off once again.
There we go. And that wears on these pitchers. The good news is softball, their pitching arms can handle more pitches. They can get higher in the pitch count.
It's more of a natural motion.
It is more of a natural motion than
the
baseball.
top.
So.
Ball high, 1-2 the count.
So you can see these girls pitch, well over 100 pitches if need be, and not really lose a lot of velocity. But it does wear on a pitcher if the batter's still sitting there taking your best shot and fouling it off.
It can take a mental toll.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tyser gets the punch out. 2 down. And Lakin Wilcoxon steps to the plate, the catcher. Leadoff double in the first inning right down the third baseline. Chance to do it again and score another run here for Wilcoxon. Strike 1. Bethel takes off. She'll steal second base. No throw down. 2 runners in scoring position now for the Lions. 0-1 the count. Tyser delivers. Lined back to center field. Off the glove of Kylie Dowdy. And Wilcoxon slides into second base safely. Both runs score. Brooks is able to tie the game on a line drive to center field from Lakin Wilcoxon.
I said just as good of time as any to tie the game. Then right now, why not come back after Central went up 3-0 and make your own little rally here? With 1 out and 2 outs, they've scored some runs and tied the game.
3-3 apiece in the top of the second inning. Lakin Wilcoxon a pair of 2-baggers early in this one. And she'll get run for at second base. Come in and get some of her catcher gear on before she's got to go back out behind the plate. Mackenzie Fuqua looks at ball one. Ball two. You know, that stolen base by Harmony Bethel there with runners on the corners, able to take second base with no throwdown, becomes a little bit bigger now with that run being the tying run.
It does. You're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place there because they're trying to bait the defense into throwing down by stealing that bag. And you don't want to throw down and have a errant throw and gift them a free run. So you kind of have what they call defensive indifference there, where they let her take the bag and hope they can get the other out because they had two. All they need is a fly ball, a ground ball, and they're out of the inning. So worst case scenario there was a base hit, and that's what happened.
And Bethel able to come around and score. Full count, Fuqua battling, fouled off the last pitch. Full count, Tyser delivers. Fouled off once again. Fuqua. Flied foul once again. Keeps the inning alive for the Lions. Line down the first base line. This one tails off a little bit. Land in foul territory. We'll try it again. Pitch on the way. Ball four, just high. Fuqua walks after a long battle at the plate. Now the Lion pitcher, Hatton Bethel, will step to the plate. Runners on first and second, 2 down in the second inning.
You just need 1 out to get out of the inning. Just remain confident if you're the pitcher. I believe she is.
Line to back up the middle. Bethel drops in for a single. They're sending the runner home, but what a throw by Kylie Dowdy to cut down the Brooks runner, trying to take the lead there. Instead, it's the third out. We're all tied up middle of the second inning. 3-3 apiece. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent, we're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. If you're looking for dependability, professionalism, and a personal touch, Bank Independent's really the only way to go.
seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
This is the X Sports Network.
Dowdy steps in to lead off the second inning for Central. Lines it. What a catch. Mackenzie Fuqua falling backwards. That's why they call it the hot corner, Brian.
Yeah, no kidding. You got to be ready on your toes, and she was. That was incredible.
Great play, falling backwards. Able to make it for out number one.
We'll take that if you're Brooks. One pitch, one out.
Paisley Tyser, pitcher versus pitcher battle right here. Tyser offers up strike one. Tyser struck out in the first inning. Ball one sails over the head of Wilcoxon, the catcher. Popped high. Foul territory. Fuqua settles underneath it, makes the grab. She's got both of Brooks' outs this inning. Does Mackenzie Fuqua.
Do apologize for the camera angle. We're kind of tucked over here next to the dugout. You can't really see too far down the third base line. We'll try our best to relay you the information that happens down there.
Micah Beth Ray steps in with two outs. Ball one to Ray. Fouled off high. 1-1 count, Ray. Quite the battle last inning. Fouled off several pitches, fouls off another one right there. Ball two. 2-1 count. Lined. Will get through the infield for a single. Micah Beth Ray just past the glove of the second baseman for a two-out base runner.
Still in a dangerous part of the lineup. Even though you have two outs, still got to be careful around these hitters. This four-hole hitter Miller hit a single, her first at bat.
Isabel Miller, the catcher. And Ray tries to steal second. She's got it. Another stolen base for Central. This Central Wildcat team not afraid to take off on the base pass.
Yeah, they're being aggressive. They sense maybe a little weakness behind the plate. They smell a little blood in the water, so they, until she throws them out, they're going to keep stealing.
Wilcoxon made a couple good throws, but the tags defensively were the problem as Miller grounds out to the shortstop. Izzy McCullough makes the play, skips it on over to first base for out number 3, and we head to the top of the third, tied at 3 runs apiece. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Top of the third inning. Central High School. Ainsley Chester steps in for Brooks to lead off the inning. Paisley Ticer still in the circle for the Wildcats. Kind of opposite first and second innings there, Bryant.
Yeah.
Central led off, kept Brooks scoreless in the first, scored 3 of their own, and then Brooks answered in the second, 3 runs, and then keep Central off the board. As that ball's skipped off the glove of the second baseman. And not able to make the play is Lillian Moore. And go down as Ainsley Chester is able to reach first safely.
Yeah, that's a difficult play to make once you make the initial mistake. It's hard not to sit there and be like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, panic, panic, panic. And she was trying to get the ball and just flip it over, but she ran out of time and couldn't ever corral the ball.
Instead, Ainsley Chester stands safely on first base with nobody out to lead off runner on for Brooks once again, the third time in as many innings. Ball one goes high. It's a 1-1 count for Ada Howard. Howard squared around the bunt. First pitch, fouled it off. Takes the second one for a ball. She squares around once again. That one high. Ball 2. The pitch. Howard pulls back the bunt once again. Ball 3. Here's the point where you start to, it's a hitter's count, excuse me.
Yeah.
Maybe consider not bunting right here, swinging away, and
yeah.
She squares around again, lays it down, and it goes over the glove of the third baseman, but Paisley Ticer is able to recover, and they get the double play at third base.
Wow. Aggressive base running leads to a double play.
Skipped over the glove of Kaylee Lawson, the third baseman. Paisley Ticer, the pitcher, able to recover. Skips it over to first base to the second baseman, Lillian Moore, who then throws it to Micah Beth Ray, the shortstop at third, who tags.
The old 1-3-6.
The runner. The 1-3-6 double play, the ever so common.
Yeah, that's just routine. But that is heads up by Central to everyone collapses down to get the bunt. Shortstop knows that she's got to have third base, and the third baseman or the first baseman knows to get the ball and immediately go to third to try to get the runner.
Just a tremendous defensive play. Ainsley Chester thought she caught the defense sleeping, tried to take an extra base on the sack bunt.
Yeah, I'm with you. She might have been better off just swinging away right there.
1-1 count, fouled off.
These are softball
team
these
scatters.
Are softball girls sitting behind us, and a fly ball comes their way. None of them try to catch it; they just scatter.
Looks like we may have a JV game after this
maybe,
one.
Yeah. That's usually what happens.
Ticer the pitch, 1-2. Swung and foul tip, strike 3. Paisley Ticer keeps Brooks off the board in the third inning. It's a quick, unconventional 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah.
For Central. 3-3, middle of the third. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent.
And, in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious.
This is the X Sports Network.
Abby McCreeless steps to the plate to lead off the third for Central. 3-3 apiece, bottom of the third inning. McCreeless reached safely last inning after an 11-pitch battle. Pitch right there is called ball 1. Ball 2, 2-0 count for McCreeless. Early 3-0 count here for Central in the third, a chance for a leadoff base runner. Strike 1. Hatton Bethel able to work her way back into the strike zone.
Hitters count. We'll see if she's aggressive and swings. Yes.
She does. Pops that one foul. It'll leave the confines of the park for strike number 2. Bethel able to work it back to a full count after going down 3-0. The pitch. Line down the left field line. And this one will sail just foul. You know, you talked earlier about all the foul balls. I think McCreeless may be responsible for at least half of them today.
Yeah, no, she is certainly responsible. Just ahead of that one, if she would have slowed down, she might have had a base hit.
The pitch, McCreeless fouls another one off, straight back. And we'll try it again.
Yeah, if Brooks' pitcher has thrown 30 pitches, she's thrown 15 just to McCreeless here.
And McCreeless take that one for ball 4, her second walk of the day. In steps Devin Green, the first baseman.
Devin Green.
Green slaps at that one. Popped up shallow left field, and the running grab is made by Izzy McCullough. Such a difficult play right there in the middle of 3 different defenders, but McCullough able to make that one on the run near the foul line, and McCreeless not ready to tag up. It'll be out number 1. Abigail Brooks, the left fielder, steps into the box. Was lined down the left field line. And the grab is made at the fence by Chloe Thorpe for out number 2. Thorpe able to corral that one. The difficult grab for out number 2. 8-hole hitter Sadie Miles, steps in with 2 down and a runner on first base.
Yeah, McCreeless has a long at bat for the second time, and then you're worried up, 1 out base runner, and all of a sudden batters go down with only a pitch or 2, and you got 2 outs.
Strike 1 looking for Miles. Fouls off the second one. It's an 0-2 count. I'm sure we've gone through a couple boxes of softballs today.
Yeah. Those things ain't cheap either. It's kind of crazy.
Running up the budget.
Yeah.
The pitch lined back up the middle off the glove of Bethel and into center field for a line drive single. Sadie Miles able to keep the inning alive. Runners on first and second now for the Wildcats.
Number 10, Kaylee Wilson.
It's a great job by Miles there, shortening up with 2 strikes and just putting a bat on the ball. Kaylee Lawson.
Y'all just need one. Let's go.
Swing and a miss on strike 1. Ball 1 just high. 1-1 the count. Runner on first, runner on second. 2 outs. That pitch fouled off. 1-2. Brooks 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning and sending us to the 4th. Central 1 swing away from regaining the lead. The pitch to Lawson. Just misses the strike zone. It'll be 2-2. Bethel the pitch. High. Full count. Reynolds will be moving on the pitch.
Your best one right here. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. High. Strike 3. Hatton Bethel able to get the punch out and send us to the 4th inning, tied at 3-all. We'll take a quick break here watching high school softball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Chloe Thorpe, the left fielder, to lead off for Brooks. She'll take ball 1 low. Paisley Ticer still in the circle for Central. Able to bounce back after a rough second inning and sit down 3 Brooks hitters last frame. Tosses that one in for strike 1. It's a 1-1 count. One just low for ball 2.
She got some help from her defense the past couple innings. We know that amazing double play that we saw off the bunt. Goes to show you that, you know, the old saying, different sports are X amount physical and X amount mental, and baseball is at least, 80-20, whatever, 80% mental and 20% physical. Baseball and softball are. It just takes an incredible amount of cerebral thought to be good at this sport, and the smarter that you are at this game, the better you're going to be.
You mentioned great defense. They had that tremendous double play last inning on the bunt, and then the inning before to end it, the center fielder Kylie Dowdy able to cut down a runner at home.
Yeah.
Would have been the go-ahead run.
Yeah, and that knowing where to go with the ball. You got to know where to go with the ball. That's what you're running through your mind before every pitch, where you're going with the ball. That's just situational softball, knowing runners on base or no. What's the count? How many outs are there?
Thorpe fouls that one off, stays alive. It's full count. Ticer delivers. This one be low, ball 4. Brooks has the leadoff runner aboard. Harmony Bethel steps to the plate. Base hit her last time up. Scored the game-tying run for Brooks back in the second inning. I pitch low. Grounded, shortstop to the second baseman for the fielder's choice out, but no throw to first. So much harder to turn that 6-4-3, 4-6-3 up the middle in softball than it is baseball.
Yeah, the smaller field and the shorter base path make that difficult.
But Central able to get one out right there. Tap. Squares around, and the corner infielders for Central scramble. But it'll be ball 1. Squares again. Ball 2.
There's also, when thinking cerebrally, did I say that right?
Cerebrally?
Easy for me to say. There's also the factor of covering bases. Like, and here you've seen by example for the last couple of pitches that the first baseman has to come up to guard the bunt. And the second baseman's got to know, okay, when she's bunting, I've got to cover the bag.
Lines that one underneath the glove of the third baseman for a base hit. They were crashing in expecting the bunt, and she swung away. Just too tough to make that play so close for Kaylee Lawson over there at the hot corner.
Yeah, that's kind of the game of chess that you play. If they're coming in and being aggressive, then maybe you pull back the bunt and swing away since the defensive men are out of position.
It's ball 1 high. Runners on first and second base. 1 out. Ball 2 low. Wilcoxon a pair of doubles today. Her third plate appearance. Grounds this one through the 5-6 hole for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third base. But Wilcoxon 3 for 3 on the day, 2 doubles and a single. And Brooks has the bases loaded with just 1 out.
How about Wilcoxon? 3 for 3. Nothing too fancy right there. She just puts the ball on the ground and gets it through the hole.
Mackenzie Fuqua steps in with the bases loaded. Central's infield will surround Paisley Ticer in the circle and have a quick chat. Bases loaded here, just 1 out.
This is where the pitcher can't get too heady, if you will. She's got to realize her defense is behind her. She's still in this game. No damage has been done yet. All it takes is a ground ball in the right spot, and they can have a second out and easily a third.
First pitch in low for ball 1. One out of Fuqua. Outside, ball 2.
Let's go, sis.
Strike 1.
Hey, let's go.
Ticer gets one back. The 2-1 pitch on the way high. Harmony Bethel stands on third. The pitch lined into left field for a base hit. Mackenzie Fuqua gives Brooks the lead, 4-3, where everyone advances one station. It's a 4-3 lead for the Lions. And Hatton Bethel, the pitcher, looks to get herself some run support right here.
It's
Beal. Have a pitch and change.
Central makes the call to the bullpen. Devin Green, the first baseman, slides over into the circle. Mackenzie Fuqua heads to the outfield. We'll have some shifting around here.
She can't sit still long enough for that thing to be holding her in her chair.
We'll take a quick break here at Central High School. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network.
A group of farmers in North Alabama started a bank because they believe a local bank investing in local people is the key to making a positive difference in the community. Locally owned and operated, Bank Independent is committed to investing in our local communities.
When we knew that we needed a commercial space, we knew we wanted to keep all of our business with Bank Independent. Everything else had been so wonderful that we felt like there was no need to shop around.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Devin Green takes over in the circle for Central. Paisley Tyser moves to left field, and Abigail Brooks comes in to play first base as the ball skips away from the Central Wildcat catcher, and another run comes in to score for Brooks, making it 5-3.
Can't compound your mistakes. My wife used to coach softball for a couple of years, and we had a head coach that just shouted that all the time. You can't compound your mistakes. If you let someone get on, don't compound that mistake by letting a ball get past you. If you bobble a ball while fielding it, don't compound your mistake by making a wild throw. Central's in a tough spot here, and if let 2 runs get by, they're in dangerous territory with only 1 out.
Green able to get the first strike right there, 2-1 the count. Open base at first. Hatton Beal at the plate. Bloops that one into left field. It'll get down for another base hit. 6-3, the Brooks lead. They've scored 3 here in the top of the 4th. Hatton Beal adds another one for herself right there. And in steps Ansley Chester. Squares around a bunt. Strike 1, Beal will take second. Strike 2. Green able to get ahead in this at bat. 0-2 the count for Ansley Chester. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Off the end of the bat, it'll get down in the infield. She'll be thrown out at first base by the second baseman Moore, but not before Mackenzie Fuqua comes around to score. 7-3, the Brooks lead here in the 4th inning. barely put the bat on that one, but sometimes the best thing to do is just put the ball in play.
Yep.
First pitch just misses the zone right there. Green delivers. That one will be low for ball 2. Strike 1 for Green. Hatton Beal, the pitcher, stands on third base. Ada Howard at the plate for Brooks. That's strike 2. It's a 2-2 count. 2 down. Runner on third. Lined up the middle.
Catch.
Tremendous catch right there by Micah Bethray, able to keep this Brooks lead at just 4. Central ahead of the dugout, ahead of the bottom of the 4th. Try and get some of these runs back. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent, we're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. If you're looking for dependability, professionalism, and a personal touch, Bank Independent's really the only way to go.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community.
Hatton Beal back in the circle for Brooks. Her 4th inning of work. After the Lions were able to tack on 4 in the top half of the inning, give her the lead back. She pitches to Dowdy. Dowdy lays down a bunt, and she's got infield single. The throw sails into right field. And Dowdy heading for third. Lead off, bunt single, and she'll advance to third on a throwing error from the pitcher, Beal. Central's got their leadoff hitter on third base with nobody out. Now Paisley Ticer will step in after moving to left field last inning. First pitch fouled off, strike 1.
Bryce, I don't know if you've noticed, but every single piece of equipment that we've brought is now covered in pollen. And I think it's covering my sinuses as well. I feel like I need to sneeze so bad.
I'm just now noticing that. It's coated.
It is. I'm sure we are too.
Only been out here for about 2 hours, and
yeah,
it works fast.
It's that time of year, and it always gets me this time of year. If I sound stuffy coming through the computer, then or your phone or TV, whatever you're watching on, it's because I am.
That pitch is fouled off by Ticer. It'll be a 2-2 the count.
Probably could be some dust too. This field's dry. Dust is kind of blowing a little bit towards us.
The field is raised a little bit from
It is.
the outer area.
Yeah, we're kind of sitting looking at the knees of the players. At our eye level is aligned with the knees of these softball players.
Full count. The delivery from Beal. She gets the swing and the miss. Strike 3. Micah Beth Ray steps to the plate for Central.
By my count, that is the 4th strikeout for Beal.
Settled in well after the first inning, gave up 3 to start the game, and then tossed 2 scoreless. That ball is lined to deep center field. It'll sail over the head of Ainsley Chester, and Micah Beth Ray in with a stand-up RBI double. Speaking of that first inning, it's Central's first run since the first inning.
Yep.
4-7, the Brooks lead. Isabel Miller. The Central catcher steps in. Micah Beth Ray nestled on second base, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Fouled off. First strike 1. One the count. Beal delivers that one. Comes in just high, ball 2. 2-1 the count, 1 out. Ray on second base. Miller at the plate. Miller grounds it. Fuqua knocks it down, throws to first base. She's safe. And Ray tries to come home and score. But Brooks able to cut down the runner.
Hey, don't hesitate, babe.
Score that one for me, Bryce.
Miller able to beat out the infield single. Was it a 5-3, 6-2 put out at home? Micah Beth Ray advanced to third base and then in the confusion tried to go home, but easy out for Brooks at the plate. Abby McCreeless steps in, 2 outs. That pitch in for strike 1. Puts that one through for a single, and misplayed in center field. And Miller will come home to score. It's a 7-5 game. McCreeless, an RBI single back up the middle. Central doing some damage with 2 outs. Devin Green, the pitcher, steps into the left-handed batter's box. Pops that one up in a dangerous territory, and nearly a diving grab from Ainsley Chester. She had it caught, and while she was sliding, the ball just popped her right out. Really unfortunate right there for Brooks. Chester had it in her glove, and it looked like she just made a tremendous diving catch. The ball just ricocheted out. Instead, Central's got runners on first and second for Abigail Brooks. Brooks fouls the first pitch she sees off. Ball high. Finally getting a little relief from the sun right there.
A little, yeah. We are limited here where we can set up our cameras, so we apologize if it looks like the sun is blinding the camera. but we've kind of made the best with what we have here. Thankfully, the cloud is kind of shading the sun now. Looks like a completely different world for my eyes. Get a rest from straining.
Brooks pops that one foul. It's a 1-2 count. Abigail Brooks, runners on first and second base. 7-5, Brooks leads this one. Ball 2, 2-2 count. Fouled off.
Well, there they are. Right in. Let's go, Hat. You got it, lady. You got it. You got it, Hat. Not too low. Right here, Hat. Best you got, babe.
2-2 the count. Beal delivers. That's lined into center field. It'll get down over the head of Chester. McCreeless scores. Waved around home. It's Devin Green. She scores, and we're all tied up. It's 7 apiece. RBI double from Abigail Brooks.
Incredible hitting here. You got to wonder, yeah, here comes the circle visit from the coach, as that was the third base hit in a row. No, fourth.
And Hatton Beal's day in the circle's done, it looks like. In the pitch comes Emma Shishmanov.
Nailed it.
Believe Hatton Beal heading out to play right field. And out came Bree Tapp. First pitch misses low. Sadie Miles at the plate for Central. It's a 1-0 count. Shishmanov delivers. That one's grounded back up the middle. Abigail Brooks will stand up at third base. They've got runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Everyone in this innings put the bat on the ball. Everyone but one there, and this is last batter before they have officially batted around with this batter at the plate.
Kaylee Lawson steps in, the 9-hole hitter. Kylie Dowdy led off the inning for Central. She stands on deck. Go ahead run on third base. Lawson resets at the plate. Shishmanov steps on the rubber. She delivers, pitch low, catch the foot of Lawson. It'll be a hit batter, and the bases are now loaded for Central.
If you're Brooks, again, I've said this earlier in the game, it looks bad. You're kind of trying to catch your breath here. Central's on a roll, but you have 2 outs. You got to have the right attitude, the right mindset. Be like, okay, I just need to throw my pitch. I need to let my defense make a play. If you're the defense, be like, this ball gets hit to me, we're going to get out of this inning. And they can still get out of this inning without giving up the lead.
Dowdy reached on a single in the first inning. Lines that one down the third baseline. It'll go just foul. Central done some damage here with 2 outs in this inning. Looking to keep the rally going while Brooks trying to escape the jam. Shishmanov delivers. Lined down the left field line for strike 2. 0-2 the count.
She keeps pushing it down that side. You better be ready in that corner. She might come right back at you down the third base side.
To the count. Abigail Brooks on third. Sadie Miles on second. Kaylee Lawson on first. Dowdy lines that one to left field for a base hit. The go-ahead run comes across the plate. Abigail Brooks scores. And it's an 8-7 lead for the home Central Wildcats. Some timely hitting here for Central, all with 2 outs.
Tyser was the first out of the inning. She's back up to the plate here with a chance to redeem herself. And she'll get a chance against a new pitcher.
Shishmanov heads back to the dugout. We'll see who comes in to toss next for Brooks. Olivia Caperton will now come in to pitch for the Lions. We'll take a quick break. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Olivia Caperton enters the circle for Brooks. Central leads 8-7, bases loaded. Caperton pitches. Grounded through the left side of the infield. And Central once again going station to station. The RBI single there from Paisley Tyser.
That makes it every batter -1. Lawson did get hit by a pitch, but every batter is reached. 8 of the 9 batters that have hit this inning have gotten a base hit.
Just a great inning from Central, coming in down 4 runs. Able to turn the tide a little bit. They've scored 6 this inning. It's not over yet. Micah Beth Ray steps into the plate. She's had quite the day herself. Ray fouls the first one off. believe Ray doubled earlier this inning before being thrown out on the, or singled before being thrown out on the bases. She lines that one to right center field. It gets down. First run scores, second run scores. They'll hold the third runner at third base. It's a 2-run double for Micah Beth Ray and an 11-7 lead for the Central Wildcats.
Yeah, that's her second double of the inning. You were right. Second time she knocked some runs home.
Izzy Miller now at the plate, the catcher. Micah Beth Ray stands on second. Paisley Ticer on third. It's 11-7, the Central lead. This inning started, I believe the score was 3-3. Central Brooks, put up 4 in the top half. Central, 8 runs in the bottom half of this inning.
Yep, you're right.
Erase the deficit and then create a deficit of their own for Brooks. Miller lines this one left center. 1 run will score. Ticer rounds third, and she'll score herself 2 more. It's a 6-run lead for Brooks in the bottom of the 4th. 2-run single for Isabel Miller.
Central leading 13-7, just incredible. I'm about to count up the amount of base hits that they've had this inning. It hasn't been Brooks making mistakes. It's been Central putting the bat on the ball.
It's a 10-run inning for Central. And Brooks will make another change in the circle. This inning will be the 4th pitcher we've seen for Brooks in the 4th inning. We'll take a quick break while we wait on the substitution. You're watching high school softball on the X Sports Network.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always been a phone call away.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I just had to open a Bank Independent account and follow a few simple steps. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
In 1947, a group of farmers in North Alabama started a bank because they believed a local bank investing in local people is the key.
Welcome back to Central High School. Lakin Wilcoxon enters the circle, moves over from catcher, switching spots in the battery, while Bree Tapp comes in to catch for the Lions. It's a 13-7 Central lead. Abby McCreeless at the plate for the Wildcats.
Just an incredibly difficult position for Wilcoxon to come in and step into the circle. You're hemorrhaging runs. It's not been a good inning. You've had, what did I say earlier, 11 or 10
11
base
hits,
11
10
base
runs.
hits, 10 runs, just in this inning alone. So, and a lot of these have came on 2 outs. This has been a big 2-out rally. You just need one out. You just need one out. I know it's easier said than done, but you have got to keep that mindset. We just need one.
3-0 the count. Wilcoxon tosses that one in for strike one, and you have to feel for Wilcoxon a little bit. She's been behind the plate the whole inning, the whole game.
Yeah.
And, you know, that position, I feel like, takes more of a toll on you than anywhere else in the field.
Right.
So to come in and pitch, got to be tough as Abby McCreelis singles that one to the 5-6 hole. That 5-6 hole's seen about 5 base hits this inning alone.
Yeah, they're on top of it.
Another one for Abby McCreelis as Devin Green, who, if you remember, about an hour and a half ago came in to pitch in the top half of this inning. Now steps to the plate for the second time in the bottom half. Ball one high. Green grounds this one to first base. Harmony Beal will step on first. And Brooks will escape this long jam of an inning. We'll be right back. You're watching high school softball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
When we knew that we needed a commercial space, we knew we wanted to keep all of our business with Bank Independent. Everything else had been so wonderful that we felt like there was no need to shop around.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. If you're looking for dependability, professionalism, and a personal touch, Bank Independent's really the only way to go.
This is the X Sports Network.
Devin Green in the circle for Central after a 10-run fourth inning for the Wildcats. Delivers her first pitch, goes high to Izzy McCullough.
12 hits, 1 error, 1 hit by pitch. 10 runs later, Brooks is in a really bad spot compared to where they were half an inning ago.
Entered the inning tied 3-3. Entered the bottom of the inning with Brooks leading 7-3.
Wow.
And now we enter the top of the fifth with Brooks trailing 13-7.
Wow.
Just a very different game than we were in an inning and a half ago.
Yeah, I'm sure the Brooks Lady Lions feel the same way. It's hard not to be somewhat kind of just kicked in the gut after Central's just teeing up on your pitchers. Ping, 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 one after another after the other.
And it was even more, it was hard contact. They weren't cheap hits. They weren't getting bloop singles, and it was all hard hit balls.
Yeah, they were hitting it out to the outfield.
There's a strike. I wiped the count on the scoreboard. I do not remember what the count was at before we took a pause. I know there was at least one ball. Strike 2. In there to McCullough. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Devin Green able to get the punch out right there. Chloe Thorpe The Brooks left fielder now steps in for her plate appearance.
Yeah, Thorpe with a sack bunt in the second inning and a walk in the previous.
First pitch. To Thorpe. Green delivers in for a strike. Swing and a miss. First strike 2. 1-2 the count. Green doing a really good job of settling in this inning. It's hard to pitch and then go be in the dugout for a long extended period of time like she was that last half inning. Have 2 at-bats in between pitches thrown. Able to come back in, get a strikeout. Able to get ahead in this account. It's 2-2. Delivers that one, strike 3. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Devin Green.
Starting to heat up here after a forgettable 4th inning. She now goes 1-2 right here with 2 strikeouts. See if she can go 1-2-3.
Harmony Beal squares around a bunt with 2 outs. That pitch sails in for strike 1. And my long answer question, Tap is on deck. She will bat the 9-hole.
Okay.
After a couple substitutions in that spot last half inning.
Gets difficult tracking the subs sometimes, especially if the umpire's not relaying them to you.
I believe we had 4 players, I guess 3 players. She started the inning in that 9-hole. Then 2 different pitchers came into that spot of the lineup, and then she re-enters at catcher. She will bat the 9-hole. 2-1 pitch is skied high into the infield, and in comes Micah Beth Ray to make the grab for out number 3. After the top of the 5th inning, Central leads 13-7. They'll head to bat once again. You're watching high school softball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent, we're invested in your future.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Abigail Brooks to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning for Central. They lead 13-7. Here's a reminder that tonight's game is brought to you by Bank Independent. Bank Independent's excited to team up with the University of North Alabama to help students succeed. If you're a Bank Independent customer, you qualify for a 20% tuition scholarship at UNA. That's real savings for your future college plans. Learn more at bibank.com/scholarship. Bank Independent, proud to support our students, our schools, and our community. Brooks fouls off that first pitch. It's an 0-1 count. Pops that one up way out in front. And Wilcoxon, the pitcher, able to camp underneath that one for out number 1.
Yeah, that was off speed. Brooks just trying to awkwardly slow it down, and because she realized after she's already pulled the trigger that she needs to whoa up that swing, and she just got underneath it, popped it up, and it's an easy out to the pitcher.
It's the loneliest place in the world when you've already started your swing and you realize it's not a fastball coming in there. That's an off-speed pitch.
Yeah.
You end out in no man's land. There's strike 1 to Sadie Miles.
Yeah, she's almost better off just kind of waving at it and maybe pulling back and letting it be a strike right there, because I don't think she had 2 strikes. I think it was just 1.
Miles grounds this one back to the pitcher. Wilcoxon tosses it over to first base for out number 2. Wilcoxon, both of her outs already this inning.
There we go. 1-2. That's what Brooks wants if they're trying to get back into this game.
Lawson steps to the plate with 2 outs in the inning. Kylie Dowdy stands on deck, the leadoff hitter. She's batted 4 times in today's game, looking for a 5th at-bat in the 5th inning.
Yeah, if Lawson gets on here, then buckle up, because Dowdy has been putting the bat to the ball. She has 3 base hits. She's 3 for 4.
Lawson hit by a pitch in her only at-bat last inning. Pops that one up, foul territory, and the catch is made. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Brooks. Harmony Beal camps underneath that one. And we're heading to the 6th inning, Central leading 13-7. You're watching high school softball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
I've been walking toward this my whole life. You didn't always know where I was going, and neither did I. But you always encouraged me to chase my dreams. Bank Independent is helping me take the next step. By opening an account, I unlocked a scholarship to UNA. Now, I'm ready for what's next, knowing I've always had support every step of the way. Bank Independent, we're invested in your future.
I've been using Bank Independent as my primary bank for over 10 years now. If you're looking for dependability, professionalism, and a personal touch, Bank Independent's really the only way to go.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to.
Back in the 6th inning here at Central High School. Central leads 13-7. Devin Green in the circle. Bree Tapp at the plate for Brooks. Green, first pitch in for a strike. Second pitch fouled off by a tap over the first base dugout. It's an 0-2 count.
You want to start making some headway right here if you're Brooks. You don't want to leave it all up to the 7th inning. You can score at least a couple of runs. You give yourself more of a fighting chance being down 6 here with 2 innings to go.
Ball 1 low, and that's the beauty of baseball and softball, is that it's the only sport where there's not a clock.
Yeah.
You're playing to a certain number of outs, and, you know, just as the ball is lined down the first base line, it'll sail off the fence. Just as Central scored 10 in the 4th inning, there's nothing stopping Brooks from scoring 10 of their own.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You read my mind. I say that often, that you can't take a knee and run the clock out. You can't, run the shot clock out and wait for time to expire. You have got to pitch to that person at the plate and make them get you out if you're the batter. It isn't over until literally you say it's over.
Now, and just as you said, too, it does make it easier if you get a couple back right here, as she offers at that one for strike 3. It'll be the first out of the 6th inning. If you're able to get 1 to 2 runs here, make it a little bit easier for yourself in the 7th.
Top of the lineup here, Wilcoxon 3 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles and a base hit. See if she does it again.
Be ball low.
They might not give her anything to look at, Oftentimes, baseball, softball, there's a coach calling pitches from the dugout, and he might pitch around her right here to prevent her getting on base. Or they might put her on base to prevent her from getting extra bases with a base hit.
Be ball 3.
Yeah, not getting her anything to look at.
Wilcoxon ahead in the count. 3 for 3 on the day, 2 doubles and a single. Green tosses that one in for strike 1.
Be interested to see what this next pitch is. Dangerous hitter, 3-1 count. Where's the placement? High.
Ball 4 high. Wilcoxon reached base on all 4 at-bats today. Plate appearances, excuse me. Fuquay to the plate. 1 out.
Reached on a single, her previous at-bat.
A pitch in for strike 1. Fuquay check swing. She didn't go. It'll be ball 1. 1-1 count. Runner on first base. 1 out for Fuquay. Lines that one down the third baseline, just foul. Nearly came away with a single down the line, even a double down the line right there for Fuquay, but just foul.
Not too many people have been late today. They're all pulling that ball down the third baseline.
1-2 the count. That pitch just off the plate. We ball 2, 2-2 the count. Fuquay looks at ball 3 outside. It's a full count. The pitch. High, ball 4. Fuquay takes her base on a walk. Runners on first and second with 1 out now for Hatton Beal.
That's what you want. If you're Central, you got 1 out. You got a runner in scoring position. 1 batter at a time, 1 pitch at a time.
Hatton Beal, the starting pitcher for Brooks today, steps in the plate. Skies that one. Foul down the left field line. Lines that one to left field. Wildcats able to make an easy out there as Paisley Ticer camps underneath that one for out number 2.
That was an important one. Get that second out. Runner in scoring position. Now you got to force it any bag. Could be an easy way to get out of the inning.
Ainsley Chester steps at the plate with 2 runners on and 2 out. She fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Grounds out one of the second baseman, who tosses it to Abigail Brooks at first for out number 3. Central able to get out of the 6th inning unharmed. They'll head to the plate on their own. We'll be right back. You're watching high school softball on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
Have you ever seen those halftime scholarships where you have to nail a 40-yard field goal? Yeah, this isn't that. I didn't have to write a long essay or audition or make a half-court shot. I just had to open a Bank Independent account, use my debit card, sign up for online banking, and have a positive balance. That's it. A 20% scholarship to UNA. When Bank Independent invests in students like me, they're investing in all of us and the future of our community. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Kylie Dowdy steps up to the plate for Central to lead off the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch in from Wilcoxon is just high for ball 1. offers up a bunt. Pounds it back to the catcher's mitt for strike one. It's a 1-1 count. Wilcoxon delivers. Dowdy fouls that one off. Back to her own dugout. It's a 1-2 count. Dowdy grounds that one as short. Able to beat out in the infield single. Izzy McCullough made the play, got it over to first base quickly, but Dowdy, too much speed. Paisley Ticer now at the plate for Central. 13-7 the lead. Wilcoxon delivers. That one comes in slow, and Dowdy will take second base. In safely, no slide. Ticer squared around a bunt there. Dowdy takes third. Ball skipped in the dirt a little bit after Ticer pulled back on the bunt. And Dowdy able to scamper over to third base. Runner on third, nobody out. Paisley Ticer, the 2-0 count. Ball 3 outside. Wilcoxon sends that one in for strike one. Wilcoxon delivers. That pitch high for ball 4. Dowdy will take home. She's in safely. And Ticer takes first base for the walk. 14-7, the Central lead. Added on the extra point.
That's right. This is a football score. AJ was covering Columbia State softball yesterday over in Memphis. That score was like, I think his final score was like 29-21 or something like that.
It's a slugfest.
Yeah.
Ticer takes off for second. She's in safely. 1-1. Micah Beth Ray at the plate. It's the 7-run lead for Central here in the bottom of the 6th. Ray pops this one up in the infield. The play is made at first base for out number 1. Isabel Miller will now make her trek to the plate.
Needed that all-important first out. Can't get 3 before you get 1.
That's right. Miller at the plate, McCreelis on deck. Ticer stands at second base. Miller pops that one in the infield. It gets down, and Brooks able to make the play at first, but Ticer advances to third. She's now one stop away from home, and McCreelis will come to the plate once again with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, McCreelis has been dangerous. Understand that Ticer's at third. You can't really worry about her right now. You're going to need to worry about getting McCreelis out. She is had a couple of base hits in her previous at-bats.
Corners in for Brooks. First pitch is ball high.
2 walks, 2 singles for McCreeless, so she is 2 for 2 on the day.
Reached base safely all 4 times she's been at the plate. That one comes in, ball 2. Floats that pitch in for strike 1. It's a 2-1 count. 2 outs. In the bottom of the 6th, Central's already pushed 1 across this inning. Tyser 1 stop away from making it 2 runs. That pitch is a ball, skips to the backstop, and Tyser comes home to score. It's an 8-run lead for Central. McCreeless fouls that one off. Full count. Payoff pitch in. And McCreeless fouls that one off once again.
I know it's going to come as a shocker, but once again, McCreeless is deep into a count with multiple foul balls, racking up the pitch count for the girl standing in the circle.
She hasn't gone away easily yet today. And that's ball 4 high. McCreeless will take first base.
Just incredible day at the plate for her.
Now batting, 0-0, Kevin Green.
McCreeless walks, and I believe they're going to switch the DP and the flex, and Lillian Moore will come in to run at first base. Devin Green, the pitcher, steps to the plate. That pitch outside for ball 1.
Don't need to worry about this base runner. Central's going to try to steal, more than likely. No use in sitting there worried about her. Just worry about the batter at the plate. Green has walked, flew out, had a single, grounded out. So not had the best day at the plate. She's easily gettable here.
That pitch in for strike 1. 1-1 the count. That pitch comes across the plate as a ball. Two 2-1 the count. Moore on first base, Green at the plate. The pitch in for a strike. Moore takes second. She didn't slide, but she's in safely, nearly tagged out. 2-2 the count, runner on second, 2 outs. Two pitch is high. It'll be a full count.
Just throw a strike here. You got to trust your defense. Got to trust your pitches. Come right at her.
3-2. The payoff pitch from Wilcoxon on the way.
Nope.
High for ball 4. Abigail Brooks, the next Wildcat batter, to step to the plate. Big double for Brooks in the fourth inning, way back then. I believe had the go-ahead RBI at the time.
I believe that the game-ending base runner just reached, I think, the 10 after 5, if I'm correct.
Brooks lines that one to left center. Moore rounds third to score. And Green will stop at third base. And if you're correct, Central is one station away from quote-unquote walking this one off.
Yeah.
Green at second. Green at third. Brooks at second. Moore came around to score on that one. Pitch ran for McCreelis. And Sadie Miles, the 8-hole hitter, will step to the plate to face Wilcoxon. First pitch just outside ball one. Miles grounds that one back up the middle for a base hit. Green comes in to score, make it 17-7, and that's going to be the ball game. Central tacks on 4 runs in the 6th and will power themselves to a 17-7 home victory over the Brooks Lions behind a huge 10-run 4th inning.
Yeah, incredible. I think they had 12 hits, 10 runs, and they were trailing. Brooks had the lead, and Central just explodes. Nothing fluky, as we've talked about, just good hard hitting. Central takes him to the woodshed, if you will.
Flips the script for a big 17-7 win. Thank you for joining us. I'm Bryce Balch from my producer, Brian Gobble. You've been watching high school softball on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent.
This is the X Sports